Hello. Today I'm going to talk about Easter. I do not celebrate it. The reason for this is because it has nothing to do with Jesus whatsoever. Passover does. Easter is actually the name of an Anglo-Saxon goddess who goes by many names in many different cultures. Aphrodite to the Greeks, Ishtar to the Babylonians, Astarte to the Phoenicians, Asherah to the Canaanites, Venus to the Romans. It was originally a fertility rite. The rabbit and the egg were all symbols of fertility. Now, the first Christians did not celebrate Easter. They celebrated Passover on the same time as the Jews celebrated it, only they celebrated for a different reason. Obviously, the Exodus was a type or a shadow of Christ's crucifixion and resurrection. And how we have our own Exodus from the world. Christ, as the Apostle Paul would say, became our Passover. So there's no reason to celebrate, the thing that the Jews are celebrating, because again, it was just a type, it was foreshadowing it. In the book of Acts, chapter 12, verse 4, you'll find the word Easter. It's a mistranslation of Pascha, which is Passover. For these reasons, I do not celebrate. Now, Christ was in the tomb 3 days, 3 nights. So how could he be crucified on Friday and rise on Sunday? That is not 3 days, 3 nights. Again, we were told to look for the sign of Jonah. So, therefore, when you really study this, you will find that he was crucified on a Wednesday, right before sunset. He had to be in the tomb. It was the preparation day of the Passover, which is on the 14th of Nisan, 14 days after the spring equinox. So day 15 would be the actual Passover, which was a high Sabbath. Since the Sabbath always fell on a Saturday, this was a special Sabbath on Wednesday. So they couldn't do no work. You can't bury the dead. And he couldn't stay on the cross. So, before sunset, he was placed in the tomb. Now, in the Hebrew calendar of old, the days were counted sunset to sunset. So sunset Wednesday to sunset Thursday. Sunset Thursday to sunset Friday. Sunset Friday to sunset Saturday. So sometime during the night on Saturday night, after that Sabbath, Christ rose. Therefore, most of what we have in the Christian church is a bunch of traditions that have nothing to do with Jesus whatsoever. Most Christians don't understand this because of the church. But, there's nothing wrong with this. Celebrate. As long as you're not, worshiping other gods and, taking part in fertility rites. Although, you don't realize that looking for colored eggs is a fertility rite. So yeah, this is why I don't celebrate. And I won't. I will celebrate Passover, but I will not celebrate the Jewish Passover. I will celebrate what that originally represented. It was a shadow or a type of what was to come. So always celebrate the crucifixion and the resurrection. They are important. But knowing that, I don't celebrate. Now, April 3rd would be the day of the Passover every year. It was always fixed, a fixed date. Doesn't change like it does now because the calendar is different now. I do not like our calendar the way it is, but got to deal with it because, that's our calendar. Uh, but anyway, that is all. There's way more to this. I still have a lot more studying to do, but this is something I've always believed, and I've reflected upon it, and this is my choice. But to those of you who are going to celebrate Easter, happy Easter, and I hope you enjoy your day. I hope you enjoy today, and talk to you all later.